not have a, I should actually get see if it's actually working. Cutting me up real quick. Need to. See if my tablet will turn on. I should get my microphone so I can put that in, add that as well. Hello, I'm switching accounts. Maybe see.
You're doing it on?
Hey, we are live.
When am I doing, right?
Yeah. Let me see if I can get that as well. What? Pop out chat just in case somebody comes in. Hello, I'm switching accounts. Maybe see. I'll close that. Okay. Stainless silver plate Italia.
Here, look at this.
This plate. Yeah, that's all. I need to really look at those. They're signatures. That's why I had them sitting over there. I need to do more research into signatures on them.
Okay.
Stainless. This is an interesting piece. It's almost like a copper spoon. That's what it looks like to me.
What about these like Corvette catalogs?
If you don't list them, put them on a catalog, you can.
Okay.
They're not anything I'm personally.
So there's a volunteer vet products. Is that us? There's a 68 to 82 Corvette restoration catalog, a 1953 to 2008 master catalog, a Corvette Central accessories, and a thing that says what has 1,000 horsepower only costs $3. I'm gonna put that all together. There's nothing in there.
They're all Corvette related?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in automotive.
I've never seen.
That's not what I meant. I'm gonna put it in
$460.
I was almost thinking 470 collectibles. Even though we don't have a lot of viewers, here's a shout out to Sugar Free Red Bull, just in case they're watching and want to supply with any free products for the shout out. I feel like you can't see me because there's a big white square in our. If I'm like right here, can I be seen? Like
there's your viewing area right there, all the way from here.
Okay, so the white box is only blocking the screen, not me.
Right.
Okay.
Tudor plate. This is all plate. National Silver plate. Community, which I believe is plate. And this look plate-ish, but that's plate. National Imperial. This is the one that's kind of weird to me. It almost like looks copperish. Of course, if we turn the light. can't. There's like a KH with a diamond. And there's the number. I can't see KH in diamond flatware mark. I need a research department. That's a DS. I don't.
What'd you sell?
It's just it's because my tablet hasn't been on for a couple days. Everything is just like blowing up on me. Hey, it makes good video. I had 12 cells in the last 15 minutes.
That's funny.
It sure interrupts my research here. I'm looking for silver. I don't think it's silver. It says offers I got on my poodles. People came here to get informed. Oh, let me move. I got Kathleen covered up over there. I can't actually see what she's doing. Let's bring her to the forefront. There we go. And you can kind of see our mess we got going.
It's cleaned up mess. We feel good about it because it's better than it was. And we figure if we still call it a mess, then there's lower expectations, even though we felt comfortable about it.
The only thing about this, I can't, damn it. Okay. Would you say that's gold colored or copper? I think it looks like a copper spoon. No, I'm
They're funny. For
some...
those that need to be caught up, Rod is colorblind. The other day on our auction, he had a return because he had put something was copper and it was really brass, or vice versa. So like to make fun of him pretty much on a daily basis. This is just one of the items that I'm able to do. I've just been listing things today for our auction that's coming up. We go live on Friday. Last week we were actually live on Thursday. It was going to be another goal, but probably not because yesterday was Rod's 50th birthday, and so we've had a little bit of a, I don't want to say a lazy week, but we just didn't work past 4 yesterday, so we'll probably get going on Friday. I've been trying to clean up this area a little bit and list some of the things that have been left in this room in addition to doing the items that we have coming in. When we're listing, I try to do our things that we are consigning more, and Rod works more on the consigners. Since he's here when they come in, he talks to them and gets information from them sometimes about the listing that maybe the lister doesn't have or didn't get written on the sheet type thing. So, and plus I don't know, I just like doing our things. I'll be right back. So I just took it out to the shelf since I'm kind of trying to clean up the area a little bit. I didn't just want to set it down. So there's a bag of remotes in here.
Bag of rolls?
Remotes.
Huh.
Oh, here's that Tipton gun. Should I eBay this or auction it?
I'm gonna eBay it. What's the going price on eBay?
I don't know. Do you know where that tank is that you got for me?
Sitting right down here.
Oh. So I went to this garage sale and this lady and I were looking at her husband's Tippmann 98 custom gun. It's paintball gun, I believe. Is that paintball?
Yes, it's paintball.
Okay.
Do not list it as a paintball gun. Paintball gun. List it as you're gonna search marker.
Okay. Anyways, so she had this for, I think it was $10. It's never really been used. And I looked in the box and I thought it was missing because there was a blank spot. So I'm like, but it's missing something. And she's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, would you take 5? And she said yes. So I got this brand new paintball gun without really knowing what I've got. And Rod said a lot of times they don't come with that thing. So I guess I didn't realize. But why would they have an empty spot if it wasn't supposed to come with it? But anyways, so when I looked them up on eBay, it was like quite a bit of money. Let me look.
This might be gold plated.
So in our auction here, we have some buyers that have like silverware. We've sold just regular silverware, silver-plated silverware, gold-plated silverware, and when Rod and I are at sales and estate sales and stuff, I gravitate towards the silverware because I know we have silverware buyers. So lately, I have found some kind of cool silverware that's not just regular silverware, where a lot of times when you're buying it, it's just regular silverware,
Flatware. Flatware.
Flatware, sorry.
It's all called flatware, but I think they refer silverware more to the silver side, not color but composition. It's interchangeable. You're right. I shouldn't be judgy. Anyway, finish your story.
I was done.
So this I think this is marked gold plate. It just says GP number 1750. But we only have one piece of it. It is kind of cool.
So this on 9/18. So today, one sold for $100.99. With a response trigger. I don't know what response trigger means, but it doesn't look like it has a box. On 9/17, one sold for $60. On 9/17, a detent. What's a detent?
Let me see what you're looking at.
It says a custom ball detent, factory paintball.
I don't know.
Something sold for $6. This one sold for $60.
I would definitely do it. Shipping. I would do.
These are all sold yesterday. This is stuff that's sold yesterday only. All this sold yesterday.
Most of these don't have. That has a tank. Okay. It's going to add to weight, but I would leave the tank in there since there's a spot for it.
Okay. Well, I am going to put this on our other shelf.
Oh, I got little mini kachinas.
Are you going through my box?
Yeah.
That's in a very, very non-bad way.
You're so dirty.
No, I just said it wasn't in a dirty way. You said we were keeping our pants on for the live. We're listing with our clothes on today. Since it's our store, we can really do what we want, and if the doors are closed. I'm not saying that we list naked, or, you know, I didn't say any of that. Saying. What do you think about this pulley season thing?
Yeah, just throw that in somewhere. I think I'm just going to donate. Throw it in the donate pile.
Why don't I put it in my, I have a garage.
Because that belongs to one of our consigners that says if it doesn't sell, we get rid of it. And I don't think it's all there. It's some kind of weight. It's like a workout system. But I don't think all of it's there.
Okay.
This would mount to a door, I believe. Kind of like so. And I think you would probably hook
okay, well, let's make a decision. Are we listing it or not? I mean, it looks pretty complete.
What I think happens though is there's, without knowing what it is, because there's no markings on it, I've already looked.
Okay.
I was going to ask, it's Darcy.
Okay.
I think there's something that hooks into here to like a belt, so you, like if you're pushing it like this. But I don't know. That's why I was waiting until maybe she came in. You know what? I never listed this thing just because I didn't know what the hell it was. It was when she brought in that ton of stuff. So yeah, she's getting used to the camera rolling part.
What are you talking about?
Don's like, that's good because the camera rolling. He's talking about the you being naked on the camera. Don's the only one watching.
John Johnson?
Sutton.
Oh, John Sutton's watching.
Look at all these Katina dolls. So basically, I went to this estate sale. I had all this stuff. Some of it's like plastic.
We need to email that lady too and talk to her about the two items that we are thinking about.
But I got this whole box of stuff, and in there is, that's kind of cool, a little Asian rooster. And my light sucks on this computer. It's almost like I need to get a whole different a whole new camera. I'm using the PC camera. Primarily for that's what's on me. Watch this. This is gonna be like magical.
Do you want the lights off so you have a spotlight?
Oh. No, we don't want to blind Kathleen.
Oh,
I mean, you're really messing with this. You're messing with how it looks. I was trying to get it to where it didn't blind you. So, little rooster dude. I'm still unpacking stuff because I want to get a good sense of what I have. I just walked in and I was like, to be honest, that's funny because that is a Goodwill sticker.
Did we ever determine if this was worth any money or if this was... You're not listing all these together, are you?
No, I got to pull it out to
Okay.
see if there's things that can be listed together.
Did we ever think this was worth money?
Oh, that's cool. No.
Okay. What do you think about me taking these ones and putting them in here.
Whatever you want, babe. It's up to you. It's there's some smaller jars. Oh, that's one of those smaller jars.
It is.
Okay.
I should probably just set it aside and then.
Anyway, I spent $20.
I spent $20. I want
Wake
that
up.
on camera.
I need more light. I could change the color of the light if that helps. Make me look a little warmer. See if this thing works. It is a TP light. Which one can I unplug? That one. Native American. That is kind of cool. It's just a little made in China doodad. I pull all this stuff up. Anyway, I walked in and I was like, saw all these little cool figures. I particularly like the katinas, and it was like the last few minutes of an estate sale. I mean, they were pretty much getting ready to pack it up.
We closed down the estate sale.
So we went. And
We were in Spokane.
What?
Were we in Spokane?
No, we're in Post Falls.
Oh, we were.
We were in Post Falls.
Really nice lady. They had some very unique items at this estate sale.
So they had all this stuff sitting on the table. I'm like, asked about a couple pieces. I said, how much is this stuff? And she said, well, it depends. I said, well, looking at it, I said, how much for the whole table? I don't know if you guys can see this, but this I thought was kind of cool. It's just a donkey with a pack on, but it has this piece of paper on it talking about using a 1,200-year-old Native American process, make a sika, touch of flame pottery is molded from finest white clay found only in New Mexico, oven fired at 1,800 degrees. At this time, using special techniques and tools, it is removed from the kiln. Horsehair tail or mane must be applied immediately to the pottery. It breaks into flame and burns out. The smoky look and unique design are permanently in place. So it's talking about the smoky look of the, once they pull it out, and I don't know if I can zoom in on this. How do you show? But it's hard to actually show the. But it is some Native American piece made in New Mexico, and the color is. It looks like it's done using this process after they pull it out of the kiln, throwing horsehair on it. I don't know, but I think I have two pieces of that. And a lot of people, ask about looking at comps and stuff. Sometimes I don't even ask. I mean, I just go in. I mean, I know this will probably go in our. I don't know if I can. I really need this light over there, or my computer closer. It's just drowning me out. I have terrible lighting in here. Yeah, that's not going to help either. I wish I had better lighting.
What are you doing, baby?
Maybe my light.
Whoa.
You'll see a close up. Maybe this will work better.
You're so sexy when you're doing that.
Stop. Too funny. I'll figure this out. I'm just making shit worse.
Told you the lighting in here is bad.
I know. I told you I don't have enough of it.
So, tell me what to order. I'll just go online and order some right now.
Well, it's not.
That's what we do, is we...
Hello, Claudette. Thanks for jumping in. Oh, I could do that. I could show up through here. Look at this. This is the... What did I say it was? I could show stuff up here. This is the Maka MAKA-SICI process for pottery. Made with white clay, only in New Mexico. I don't know what the value is. Like I said, I paid $20 for this box of stuff.
Speaking of New Mexico, do you know that in the last few days, the Navy has come out and confirmed UFO sightings? Read your news, people. They are conditioning us to let us know that aliens exist. They are slowly but surely letting it out. There was a singer from Blink 182 that had two videos, one from 2004 and one from 2015, and the Navy confirmed them as UFOs. Just saying.
The truth is out there.
Okay. I just was thinking New Mexico, Roswell, blah, blah, blah.
Anyway.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna...
And then out of the randomness, I have a resin alligator holding a golf ball. Who was it? Stubbs on Happy Gilmore. I got a lot of these little resin cactuses, which I'll put these in our catalog. They're some, like this one says Arizona. It has the little Cocopelli, God of Mischief or whatever. So far I've got all of these. These will go in our auction catalog. So how is Claudette doing? Whoa. Like a lot more souvenir pieces. That looks like a Roadrunner. Little trinket box. Looks like there's some kind of horsehair or something.
Wow, come look at this. This just came up on...
Who sent that to you?
It's on my...
Interesting. Oh, I didn't realize. Well, this guy is missing a little bit of just a little chip off of his head. But hopefully he'll still do okay. You can see, I don't know if you can see, right there on the back of his head. This is another one of that white clay pottery that I was just mentioning. Oh, and I just realized that the mule had a repair as well on his ear. Well, that's sad.
What's that, baby?
My mule has a little repair on his ear, so both of these people had some damage to it. Not in transport, but...
Well, you run that risk when you buy a full table. But I'm telling you, the biggest one that you feel stupid about is when you buy just one piece of glass and then get it, and then when you get home, you're like, oh shit, look at what's broke here and here.
Yeah, we've done that.
I have Izzy check things over now because for some reason I just miss a lot. I get so excited sometimes that I'm getting a good deal that I overlook all the flaws.
Hopefully my ass isn't showing. Okay.
To me it is.
I wonder if I needed to just remove the light altogether. It needs to stop adjusting for light. The online auction is doing good. We are continually staying busy with it. That's what we're working on today, is building our catalog that launches Friday. It's an ongoing process. As soon as one auction's over, the next one's starting. We're up to over 350 items a week.
And we're going to do our first insert specialty Christmas auction in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're getting ready for that.
I'm going to start taking the pictures next week. We have a ton of Christmas stuff. I bought a whole room, a Christmas room at an estate. We've been collecting. The first house that we bought, and when I say house that we bought, it's the items, had a whole bunch of Christmas. So we've been holding it all excited. Well, I've been excited. Do these things...
These things what?
I just thought that they were, I thought there was a brand, but they're not really.
I'm playing with.
We said we weren't going to do that on
The
camera.
computer.
Oh.
I have gotten back into doing eBay as well, so my store's been going pretty decent.
I sold some stuff.
Part of the problem is we have these fluorescent lights up here, and they cause havoc on anything that I do in here. Oh, another Kachina, the buffalo. Little mini Kachinas. So far I'm up to 4 of those. That looks like it's part of a nativity scene. That's funny. And of course, everybody needs a wooden pineapple. What was that show that they always had the pineapple in?
It was with
Psych.
the 2 detectives.
Psych.
Psych.
I don't know if you guys have ever watched that show, Psych, but they
Love it.
She was a big fan. It was a good show.
It was the first Mentalist. They even claimed it on their show that the Mentalist ripped them off.
Holstein cow. I got a couple rubber cows. Interesting. Looks like another Kachina doll. Oh no, it's just a little Indian mounted on a stick. Little Indian girl. Very interesting. I don't know. Anyway. I don't think it came mounted on the stick. The estate owner, or person that he may have mounted it on a stick. Piece of cat on a piece of wood. Hey now, that's PDA. How else to this box?
I'm gonna get some. I'm going to Costco. I'm getting AA batteries. Look what I found.
Those are the ones from the Mercury.
AA batteries.
I
Okay.
gave you some the other day,
You
and
gave me one. Okay.
I don't know what you call that. It's like a wedding dance, I think, is what the thing is. It's marked on the bottom, the little bitty thing. I've seen them bigger sizes. Little pot holder thing, or things that sit on the outside of your flower pots. They got a turtle and a lizard. Not much value in some of this stuff. It'll all get lotted up. I think that where I'll definitely make my money is the Katinas. There's another little mini Katina Mudhead. And even though these are just, they're all signed on the bottom. So, I mean, I think they're authentic, but they were probably picked up in souvenir shops.
Do you want to show my junk gnome?
Do what? Can they see? Come up here and stand up here and show them.
I found this drunk gnome. He has one little issue on his,
You held it up here.
Oh, hi. Okay, so he has one little issue right here, but it's a music box. I'm assuming that the song is called How Dry I Am, because that's what the bottom says, but it does sound like that. How Dry I Am, Drunken Gnome music box.
Buddha.
Gnome music.
Okay, so let's see if there's
Box
any.
spins How Dry I Am beer stein decanter lid.
Is it decanter?
No, this is just a.
It is. There's the cork.
Oh, look at that.
So everything that I just went through and showed you, along with where's that other Kachina that you photographed? Because that was on the table too, wasn't it?
I already put it out there.
We.
Well, look at that.
This one here was also on the $20 lot, which is kind of cool, I thought. Oh, my head is showing in there. So all that for $20. I mean, it's a pretty decent deal. I know I've seen a lot of discussion groups about where people are complaining about estate sales, and I think sometimes as resellers we get caught up in thinking thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, that their sole purpose in life is to provide us good deals to make money off of. which I mean that's not really what their purpose is. So we get kind of caught up. Well, their prices went up. I'm not shopping there again. The estate sales, they didn't. Well, their customer is the person they're selling the estate. They're there to get the biggest bang for their buck, and a lot of times there's still profit to be made for resellers, even in the ones that have things overpriced. Typically, what we do, we'll bulk buy. That seems to be the best for us. We've walked in and bought 2 or 3 truckloads of stuff, especially toward the tail end. And there's work involved. I mean, anybody that tells you that reselling is easy, passive income, whatever. I mean, I'm definitely not passive, but if anybody tells you it's easy, then there's no work to it. That's not the case. I mean, pretty much every weekend I'm buying truckloads of stuff. Kathleen's buying carloads of stuff. And a lot of times we have to sort through and pick what we're going to put through to auction, pick what items we want to do eBay, and a whole lot of stuff that goes straight to donation. There's still deals to be made out there. It's just finding it, thinking outside the box.
I have the same thing though. I don't like to go to estate sales necessarily on the first day, but Rod even does that, and we've gotten some deals on those too. So
it's really looking. I think estate sales, they're pricing based on the local market. So if they have experience with certain items doing well in the local market, they're going to price them higher. It's those items that you can make a killing on that people don't think. I mean, there is.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've gone for more higher priced items on first days of estate sales because they're going to have those priced lower, right?
It's your experiences, dear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just look for things that's outside of the norm. I mean, we'll walk into a sale, and probably 80% of the time, if we see a stack of Corelle dishes, we're getting that dirt cheap, a fraction of the value. The good thing about Corelle, if you pick it up cheap enough, don't worry about shipping, because Corelle is break proof. That's something y'all should look out for if you're out there buying, and just pull comps. I mean, it's something that is now collectible. I mean, I just pulled up Corelle, and let's see, filter on souls. I didn't look for anything in particular. 4 white divided plates, $16. A lot of Corelle square pretty pink dinner, 4 lunch plates. So a set of four lunch plates and 4 coffee mugs. It says there's 11 pieces. I don't know where it is, but that sold for $45.
Do you want all this?
But it's stuff like that here we can get dirt cheap. Yeah. Did my Corn Maiden 2.
That's weird. When you look at it like this, it looks like it has a gold ring.
Right, it's in the light. This is why I picked this up for $1.50. This is like stuff. Typically, I'm not going to pick up Pyrex. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it has.
It doesn't. Oh, it does.
It has like a yellow or gold hue to it. So I wanted to look that up and see if I could. I guess I would tell you. So I was going to look it up, and you can tell a lot about Pyrex by the. This isn't a super old, but it was just interesting because that yellowish. If I'm picking up um, if I'm picking up Pyrex, it's typically going to be colored. I'm going to make sure, check for, make sure it doesn't have a ton of scratches, a ton of wear on the patterns. Colors will determine how much I'm willing to pay for it. I'm trying to figure out. Let's put clear. I don't know anything. I just found it interesting. Yellow tint Pyrex. So maybe that's what I should be searching for. Yellow tint. Somebody has one listed 623B. Is that the same one I have? No. There's one similar to it that's listed for 10. We might have the only one known in existence. Anyway, that's kind of cool. I would definitely, I think, put that on the black background. Okay, I was trying to find out information on these little Kachina dolls. I got 5 of them. Corn Maiden. Corn Maiden, small Kachina. Corn Maiden Kachina. What the? Kachina doll, Corn Maiden. That's funny because I see it type it across my screen, and then it says try again. I saw you just type it. Yeah, I think we'll just do all these on. Show you my mess. That way you're not just looking at me. What do you think, dear? Should I do a Kachina and a cactus?
Sure.
Like, pair them together? Do you think that would be okay? Or do you think I should? Or do you think I should just do all the cactus? Getting a little creative here. Somebody keep an eye on Kathleen. Okay. What do you think, dear? Do you see this? Everybody that buys a Kachini gets a free cactus statue.
You get a cactus and you get a cactus. You're gonna Oprah them.
I am. I'm gonna. You've been Oprah'd. That's.
Okay.
I'll set them out on the shelf and say ×2. Always going to your name. I've been putting everything in your name except for what's in the truck.
Because it's my money.
Right.
Rod didn't take money garage sailing.
That's what happens. So I think a lot of this is going to go on our auction. Try to monitor chat if anybody says anything. Bidmore's Awesome Weekly Auction. Now let's get busy. I can knock out like 4 of these like dirt. This one. That's dirt fast. That doesn't even make sense. Lightning fast. I was gonna put these under collectible, or do you want me to put them up front? Okay. So, you guys can probably see that. Let me see if I can show one. So basically, I'm pairing up a Kachina with a cactus for our catalog. If you're interested in checking out our current catalog that closes this evening at 6 p.m., feel free to go to www.bidmore2win. That's BIDMORE, the number 2, WIN win. All bids start at $2 and we do ship.
The stuff they're seeing today is getting listed for next week, though.
Right.
I buy funny things. I have a urinary drainage bag.
Yes, everybody needs a urinary drainage bag.
I don't openly tell people that I resell when I'm at their garage sales. I also have an inflatable vinyl ring cushion and a bunch of different gauze, pads, strips, sponges. Rod goes for big things. He goes, and his main thing is he wants things to be, you know, $10 and stuff. I see these things and they want a dime for them. I'm like, I can buy that, put it on my auction, and at least get $2 for it. So I can double my money. So I get some of the stupid lots that are on our thing because I buy like that sometimes. Every time I look at something at a sale, I'm like, I try to get it so that if I try to get everything for $1. If I go to a sale and they're like, it's name your own price, I'm like, I like everything for $1. Sometimes they're like, cool, take what you want for $1. And I'm like, yeah. And other times they're like, well, I'm like, well, you asked, you know, just trying to get a good deal. So whenever they say, oh, are you looking for anything specific? I always say I'm looking for good deals. So,
but from a consignor perspective, you'll never make any money planning on everything going for $2
Well,
because
that's just at our auction.
right.
That is making a little money,
But
and it's kind of fun things. I mean, who doesn't want to go look at a urinary infection control urinary drainage bag? Another one of my purchases that is kind of different and weird is an electronic yogurt maker. That's going to be up next week also. And then I also have here a Nevada commemorative medallion. I don't know where this came from, and it's been set aside. Again, I've been trying to clear out some of this stuff that we have. And I looked it up on eBay, and they go for like 10, 15 bucks. I'm like, okay, cool. We won't get rid of that then. So, again, a shout out to sugar-free Red Bull.
you think we're paid sponsors.
Yes.
I have been doing this for a while, and she is right. My eBay store, I try not to go below anything priced below $30.
That's a new thing
That
right
is
now.
anything, yeah. I'm tired of dealing with the items. It's 20 and below. I'm not saying I'll never do it, but figuring in my time, I'm just trying to different things. I mean, I've done pretty good recently, but I'm not selling every day. Trying more auctions. That I guess that's where I am doing less than $20, but yeah. Where's my tape measure? My tape measure. My tape measure. Kachina is 5 inches. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put that they were signed.
We open in 4 minutes.
8-inch.
Most people don't come in. On Wednesdays, so it's not really a big day. As I say that, Rod will probably be busy. I make him deal with most of the customers.
It's probably better that way.
We don't want him to have good customer service and have any expectations. Are you like imitating me?
Yeah.
It's hard to swipe urinary. It doesn't like it. I guess it's not really a word people usually do. Hello? Yeah? Hi, how are you? Doing fine, thank you. Okay. Awesome. How much is that going to be? Okay. Okay, awesome.
I will be right back.
I think that he had some questions on the other door, but it's working out great. We really like it. Okay. Perfect. We'll see you. Well, just call us when it's in and whatever. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Okay, bye now. That was the door doctor. So we got a hot tub earlier this year, and we had the window in our bedroom turned into like those French doors so you can just like walk out to it. So that was the guy that installed it for us. But we had a little bit of a rough 4th of July because our dog really got scared, and I locked the dogs inside. They're normally like indoor, outdoor, but with us down at the beach and stuff, um, from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I had the dogs locked inside, and it was probably 8:30 even. I don't know, but Charlie did not like it, and he shredded the bathroom door. So we couldn't just like go to Lowe's and get a new door or Home Depot because it was an oddly sized door. So when the guy was there installing the French doors, he took that door and is getting us a new door. So that was him calling us, letting us know that the door was going to be in a couple of days. So the door is going to be in a couple of days.
I heard you tell everybody.
So that was him, Harold the door doctor.
I'm adjusting your listing to note that yours was signed as well, right?
Yeah, it's in the title. I didn't know what to put it was signed as though, because I don't know.
Yeah, I just take a picture and.
I did. I thought.
You did.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta unlock the door. Is that what you're saying?
I did say that. I hate that big beep. It's necessary when we're back here, but boy, when the store is closed and you like walk up too close to that front door, it just beeps, and like if Rod's standing there, it's just beep, 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 beep. Do you hear it? He's just standing there. There it goes again. Okay.
All is well.
What, baby?
All is well.
With what? Love and War?
Yeah. Buffalo Soldier. Let's see. New signed Kachina doll. If anybody's willing or interested in purchasing these Kachina dolls, they will be in our upcoming auction starting Friday. www.bidmore2win.com.
The number 2.
The number 2.
.hybid.com.
If you go to that URL, you can hit current auction link and they'll take you to our active catalog. Our auctions run from Friday till Wednesday. So tonight, the current catalog will be closing. Did you drop your pads?
Sponges.
Sponges, sorry. $4.70. Signed Kachina. And this is Buffalo. Buffalo Soldier. That's all I know.
Baby, is this a post on its own, or is this find more of these?
That's the only one we have.
So
just wipe it out and take the tag off.
Okay.
And
I put those stainless steel bowls that were here over there. They almost have, I don't want to say rust or something, but they've got something. I was thinking maybe cleaning them. I tried to use the wipe and that's all I got. There's like pitting on it or something. It's almost like rust. I don't know. What do you think it is? It's not rust. Is that like I should have used the bartender stuff?
yeah.
I hate cleaning that stuff. So I act stupid and he does it. Boy, it's really making me nervous, this whole Iran stuff, because Mercedes is over in that area somewhere, and I hate it. She tells me she's safe, but I hate it. Ten-inch diameter, stands about 3 inches tall. I hate doing just this bowl by itself, but I could look it up on eBay. Yeah. The thing is they go for anywhere between $4 and $12 on eBay, but it also has between $18 and $12 shipping or $10 shipping. So it's probably worth it posting it by itself, but. This is a Euro cuisine electric yogurt maker. I don't know.
They really just need a good cleaning.
Awesome.
I mean, I didn't finish it. They.
Oh.
They're heavy duty stainless steel bowls.
Really nice. They're like commercial grade. Did anybody say anything while you were gone?
I don't know, no. Oh, no.
Oh, good.
Oh, there's no even guarantee that we're still up and going.
Oh, nobody's even watching us.
I could check. Where's my tablet? Oh. Super careful.
Huh?
That sounded like you almost poked a hole through the
But I didn't.
painting. Did you get both of them? I think I have two.
I've already listed the other one.
Under my name. Those are auction buys.
We bought those at the estate
Oh,
sale.
that's right. Never mind. Trying to cheat her out of some money.
It's not true. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's not like either of us really good.
Maybe I'll stop picking my nose in a minute now. Oh, I do have 3 people watching.
Oh, yeah.
That could be me. Cheat her out of some money.
It's not true. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's not like either of us really good.
Okay, where was I? Before I got so rudely interrupted with washing stainless steel. Those bowls should do pretty good at our auction. We have quite a few buyers that buy things just because it's useful. Those are actually better quality stainless steel bowls than you would find at your typical department store. They're pretty heavy grade. Tape measure. 5.5-inch Kachina, 8-inch cactus. Did I really expect my phone to be able to understand Kachina? No. Hittite Katina. Brighten that up just a little bit. Boom. I could tilt down just a little bit so you can see more what I'm doing here. I should be playing some music. I mean, it's not like I get monetized anyway, so what does it matter? Oh, they blank it out. That's right. Yes. One moment.
Hello, how are you?
Yes. Let me finish this photo. You thought I was kidding about dealing with customers. I need to get a camera out front as well. 196.
It's okay. I'm seeing if it'll come in. It's Gia. Gia.
Hello.
How are you?
I have something here.
Okay.
What are you charging for the 2 boxes?
Um, Rod's going to get it.
Oh.
Our system discovered it.
There you go.
Okay, thank you very much.
And here is your signature on the top. There you go. Here you go. How you been doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Pretty good.
I'm trying to think what all that's left in here.
What the heck are those?
Placemats. Oh, I know. I'll be lucky if I get one. You're just not going to throw that away, Elizabeth.
Are you scratching yourself with it?
It's a back scratcher.
Is it seriously?
No, it's like straw. They're straws, right? And they like cut off the. Those are cool.
They are not cool.
Whatever.
It's like sisal.
This one will be listed by itself.
Oh, there's no way.
I have a lady that collects giraffes.
Well, good. I have two.
So
So
go
put it
together.
all in this box right here.
We'll get some.
All in there and go African objects. Bye-bye.
Someone's gonna just have to have that, I'm telling you.
That's part of the same lot. if you want to book,
No,
put them out
I'll do it
separate,
how
you
you
can.
want it.
But
I don't know if this
that
is
is crazy right there.
We have the little guy that sits on the bed.
He's actually taking a crap. His pants are down. They're just
Okay.
moving them.
Oh, that's funny. But that's for that is nine. You just got the taper holder right there.
Thank you.
Gives
I
you
thought
no
it was like a
reason.
shot glass. I thought it was. I
No,
thought
no,
they were
no. That's to
expensive.
stick a candle in.
This is the one that I
And
take.
it's
And this is an
marble. And what do
incense
you think it
holder.
is? What is it made out of? Like, do you think it's like a Pier 1 import thing?
I don't know because that's what that stuff is. I don't. Well, it's almost looks cloison, but it's too heavy to be cloison. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Cloison is that really ancient metal art that the Chinese used to do. Is when they take bottles and then they melt like gold on them. But I just don't think that's
So it's
that
like
old.
a
If you look at them,
cloison
yeah.
replication.
I mean, it does look like it's marble, but I mean, but I know that's a candle holder, and
Okay.
that's an incense burner.
Okay.
There you go. There, I'm done. Yeah, that would be like a rose box. But woo, there's the pen holder today. Just like that.
I mean, I bought it at a garage sale. It like it's supposed to be, and the guy was like 50 cents a piece. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Like it feels like marble. I mean, it's got to be worth like more than 50 cents.
You don't want to spend
Right. I didn't
Well,
either.
the thing is, it could be marble, but once something's made in marble, you know, I'm just saying.
That's
I mean, it
really
could be
true.
quartz rock. It could be resin. I don't know. But if they were, I'm just saying. But I think if it was something real value, I
It would
think it would be
be.
marked. Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be something.
Ugh, good grief.
Oh no.
Rod even thinks that these aren't even rocks, that they're just aeters. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
brilliant.
I would agree with that. But
Someone's gonna be tapping dance tonight.
That was me.
okay, well, be sure and show that lady
Giraffes.
my giraffes. Okay.
Are those kissing dogs?
Oh, they are kissing dogs. I didn't know that. Look at you. We taught each other something. They sure are, but they're salt and pepper shakers too.
Oh my god. That is
I
really
didn't know that. I'm like,
She
you're
didn't know
right.
either.
I
She
did
just
too.
knew
I
us.
saw the magnets on their noses.
Magnets.
Oh my god.
Well, look, I just broke the tail on this one.
No.
I just chipped it right now. I don't even know what's
We
wrong
need to
with
get
it.
multiple colors of markers around here. Okay. We do show up occasionally on screen. Um,
So I'm sorry that I was dragging this thing. I told myself that was my glasses because
which one did I just do? So this is what happens. I step away to help a customer. Okay, I did buffalo.
Are those the
Now I'm
resin?
going to do
yeah,
I don't
the
know what that is.
owl.
well then on Saturday I was being a smart ass and taking my sunglasses out and I don't know and I took my glasses and I came in and asked for them because I never have them and I've lost the whole case, my glasses and everything. I have my
Sign
sunglasses and
Kachina.
my outside looking
I'm just putting a
and
title,
I'm
owl.
going like this with my head to see on the computer.
Oops, I'm about to not take this.
I mean, even if
So that's an
I'm
incense
hoping I can get at
holder.
least $5
Can I
each
take this,
lot
ma'am?
at my
Look, this
auction.
is
Oh, you can perfect. Thank
oh,
you.
look at
Everything else is all profit.
That is
So,
on what's up tonight is on those two shelves and this is coming up next week. That's
and
going up Friday.
cactus.
Okay, so what on this is this one?
Right. No, this is going up Friday. This isn't online yet. This stuff is on tonight.
Oh, you have a Friday auction then too?
But we go up Fridays and we close Wednesdays.
Oh my gosh, yes. I think I've been on some stuff. Where's the bridles and stuff that I saw?
Rod.
I'll be right back.
Where the horse stuff, the bridles.
Far, far right in third shelf.
Oh, here I took one.
This is the better stuff. I had another salon set that I had to cut. Is that the? Are you the one with the bow? Okay, there. Oh, it's already been paid and shipped. I will. I'll shoot you a copy of the invoice.
What's the name?
Bowen. I have one more customer I have to ship out. I have two. I was hoping you'd like that one of those. One's a bow, and I have to find a box that's big enough to ship a bow in.
What's the last name again?
Bowen, B-O-W-E-N.
David?
Yeah. Okay, it should be. It should be on its way. Ready. Thanks, David. And this week's auction closes tonight, so if you haven't gotten in to look, that's my shameless plug. You have a great evening. Or day. Bye. Okay, we are back. The owl and the cactus. Where did I put my tape measure? Dear, did I leave my tape measure out there?
I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna say I don't know.
Oh, poop.
I see tape measures all over.
Well, there's one particular one I like. I like it a lot. I hate those little things. It's stiff. I like a stiff tape measure. Where the heck did I put it? Man, I need an audience just to keep track of my shit. Damn it. I'm stealing Kathleen's. Don't tell her.
I'm watching you.
She is watching me.
Here, baby.
Okay. That's it. I'll use that one.
It's stiff and long.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At least 72 inches.
Well, I think it partly broke off.
This one I think is complete. She's talking about my tape measure. Sorry. She's terrible. She's a bad influence on me. 5.75 inch Kachina. 8.25 inch cactus. Do you think I should go back to each of these and say that the cactus are resin? I like to think our bidders are smarter than that.
Look at this. It's only September 18th, and
And what?
sorry, I forgot I was on camera. I don't want to say something. I just got a payment quicker this year than I did last year for something that I did.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So, hello. Great. How are you today?
I'll be right back. Feel free to listen in on Kathleen's phone conversation.
You know, I don't know. I'm down to one kid, so I've gone from 5 to 1. So I feel like I'm cheating life most of the time, and she's a great kid. So Even this year for getting ready for school, she was like, "Oh no, I don't need any new this or that." And we actually reused some notebooks from last year, and I think we got the same backpack. I don't know. She was super easy. Oh my god. And then they grow out of them quicker than that too.
I have another one, spotted corn.
You know, my daughter goes to a school that wears uniforms, and I had gone to, she got a
I'm not
jean day
sure.
last year at the end of the school year, so I had gone and bought her a pair of jeans at the mall and spent way too much, and don't remember them ever being that expensive, but got to the register and kind of was like, oh yeah, I knew that. Yeah, here's my card. And up until last week, so that was in June, up until last week, she had
Trying
not
to
even
piece
worn
these
them a day.
things.
She didn't want to wear them to the
Figure out
field
which
day
one. That
because
one
she didn't
says
want to get them
Arizona.
dirty, and then didn't wear them all summer. And so
We'll
I'm
go ahead
like,
and do that.
my other kids would have had them worn out by then. So awesome. So how much do you want to put on the card? Okay.
Signed, Kachina. Spotted
Okay. It'll be 636.
corn.
And what's the number?
Moving on. Seriously.
And your expiration? And your secret numbers?
Secret numbers.
And then your zip code, the billing one. And then where can I, tell me what your email address is. Stenzel. Okay. Perfect. You should have your receipt. Thank you, James. And I'll see you next year. Awesome. Thank you. Bye, sir. Okay. That was nice.
Awesome. What the resin figures are worth.
That's the only ice cream event I do all year that I bill. I always invoice them. It's a local company that does this event. And so it's a great company to do business with, though. Okay.
I will be right back in a second or two.
Um,
Yes.
do you remember when we were talking when Oh.
What?
Oh, the paper inside the statue.
We covered this already.
Oh.
We were talking and?
I was just saying that, remember, I was just listening on the radio because, remember you were talking about you were skeptical or you wanted more information about the vaping thing because you wanted to know what involvement the big tobacco companies had in them and also in the banning of them.
Yeah.
It's just on the radio right now. Somebody with a similar opinion. It sounds. I don't know what their opinion is. They're just discussing the whole involvement of the companies, the tobacco companies, in the vaping industry. Can I call these commercial grade?
Yes, it says right on the bottom. Touch of Flame. I don't see anything like this on eBay. I don't think I would want to try to put it on because I don't think I want to ship it. It's Makasika Touch of Flame. I mean, literally, there's no. It's only made in New Mexico.
What?
The clay. Well, the clay is from. But I don't see any comps for it on eBay.
Are you putting any of these on eBay?
I don't think so. I thought about it, but like this has a repaired ear. This one has a little chip in the back of his hair. But it's funny because I don't see anything that says Makachika on Makasika. 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 Pottery. Maybe no one knows about. Do you think people just make shit up? I really do not see. I cannot. I've googled Makasika jewelry. I mean pottery, and there's nothing. Images. It shows me.
I would think that they should do a study or there should be a website or something involved in that documents the items that are individually the items in the individual Walmarts that they put behind glass in that particular store because of theft problems. The thing that I've found is that when you go in different Walmarts, all of a sudden you're going and then boom. Like in my Walmart here in Hayden, I can go buy a charge cord and there's not a problem. But I go to the one in Post Falls and all the charge cords are behind glass. You can't just go and grab a charge cord to buy. Yesterday I went to buy Rod some aftershave or cologne, whatever it's called. I've been trying to smell them and stuff at the Walmart here in Hayden. The aftershave or the cologne is behind glass and you can't find somebody to help you. So it's I would love to see a breakdown across the United States of the individual items. And if you want to list the items that are at your Walmart that are behind glass, that might be a fun thing. To find out what people in your area steal. Our people don't need to charge their phones, they want to smell good. The Walmart here in Hayden, though, has gotten a lot more theft thrifty. I have been had to show my they have like people that are not like the like the old people that they used to have at the thing, and they call them greeters. They don't have those anymore. They have the larger gentlemen that stand there and
You know, the old people that used to sit.
they used to have Walmart greeters. It was like the job that they would have, for elderly people, and it's not that anymore. Now it's security, and they like make you show them your receipt sometimes when you're leaving.
Well, I cannot find. I'm just gonna put these as on their thing called.
I'm not saying anything rude, am I?
No.
I just
not
want to
at
know
all.
what people in the different towns steal their Walmart. That's fine.
Okay. I wish this didn't have.
Do you know what I forgot to do?
No, tell me.
I've been forgetting to do the A-Flex category.
I haven't done hardly any either.
I think that it's something that I'll do from home and go to all the listings and.
Fit them the best you can, just to see if it helps. If we find that we don't see a lift in sales or in bidders, then
It doesn't really matter though. It's going to be something kind of hard to measure, but it's something easy to do when you remember it. It's not like we're adding a lot of time. I like the idea.
But it might drive those emails to those people that are looking for specific items.
Oh, yeah. We have a stainless steel sink this week.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put this Makasika, but I could not find anything. Somebody lied to this guy.
What are you talking about? What are you eating?
Bag of chips. Unfortunately, the mule's ear has been broken and repaired. Very unique. Great piece. It literally just did bang bang clash clash bang bang clash bang.
No, it didn't.
You're right. X 8.5 X 3.5 inches.
It's like, how many bowls are there? I counted 4, I put 4, then I counted 5, and I counted 4 again. I'm like, can I not
Still
count?
a great looking piece. Oh no, what did I drop? this thing was in great condition, it'd probably have about a $40 to $50 value at least. But I'll be happy if I shoot. Oh, I should read the thing. It is kind of cool, the little squiggly lines and stuff. Now that you know how the process was done. It looks like it was done in 1969. Looks like there's a date on there. That was the year I was born, 50 years ago.
50 years in a day.
50 years in a day. What?
This almost is hand painted.
They were.
Whose are these?
Mine.
What?
It's broken. It is about an auction.
Okay.
It's broken. It's been repaired. Right there. Let me read this.
What would this be called? Decorative oil lamp?
Yeah, it's a hurricane oil lamp is what they call them. And I think it's pretty old. Do I stink?
Oh.
We're in the USA. See if they're copper.
Oh my god.
What? Oh shit. Can I get it on you?
Yes. I'm gonna have to go change.
I'm sorry, dear.
That's oil.
Well, I see that and smell that now. I didn't anticipate that happening. Damn it. I'm sorry.
Oh god, my pants do have to come off. One day I was gonna be able to leave my pants on. Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're good. It's not like super stinky like some of them have been.
But you want to go and change and wash. You want to get that off your skin. I just tipped the kerosene lantern off. You do want to go home.
I'm gonna. Oh. Shout out to sugar-free Red Bull.
It will cause irritation, I think.
Sugar-free Red Bull?
That will too. The oil.
Okay, I'm going.
I'm really sorry.
You're good. Do you want me to bring back the
Lunch?
pork chops or the
The lasagna's probably not good anymore, right?
It's already gone.
Okay.
I tossed that. I've got what did we have night before last for dinner?
Chinese orange chicken.
Oh, I've got orange chicken and then I've got the pork chop. You want the orange chicken?
Either or. I mean, I like all of it.
Okay, I prefer the pork chop.
Okay. Yes, I just poured kerosene on my wife, so she's got to run home. I know I had an old, like Zippo style lighter. and I had some of that fluid. See, this is what I was looking for was um, age. This is actually turn of the century. It's got a brass collar, but the burner does thread internally. The only unfortunate thing about this particular lamp is the top shade was broken and repaired. Oh. Other than that, it's in pretty decent condition. Let's clean it up a little bit. I don't get a lot for these locally, but the people that are buying them aren't buying them as collectors. They up north they actually use these in the wintertime during power outages. That's where a lot of them are going. It's about time I replace the backdrop. Did anybody get the time? So that, oh, what is this? I forgot a piece. Oh, another case collection. I don't know if it's, I mean, it looks like it's resin. I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. I got that kerosene on them. I will be right back. Got some antique clocks I need to get onto. Oh. See images for pottery details. Okay. Which one is this? This is the pack mule. And no. Snapshot. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this little piece of paper. It's interesting. I do have that one didn't have this piece of paper in it, but I'm sure it's the same artist, a KJ Smith. It was the potter. Potter KJ Smith. Funny, I don't see pot. Sorry. All I'm seeing is for the point guard for someone. She's a basketball player, but not this one. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Let's just go back and start listing some more. End of the Trail. It's reminiscent of End of the Trail, but I don't think it is that. I think I have a customer. That's probably my pet mouse. Oh, I should be putting this under art. I think the end of the trail is he's carrying a spear or a. I guess there's a lot of different versions. The more famous one, it's he's holding a spear, but that's the one from James Earl Fraser. I'm gonna still call it there as a variation. Horse. What did I call that? I'm gonna copy it from the other listing. I mean, why would Google think, or the phone think I wanted to say ebbed? Ebbed if the tail is what it originally said. Describing one of the images. I'm going to take that piece of paper and I almost need more coffee. I'll show you this one. That's what I'm photographing now. Unfortunately, it does have a small chip in the back of its head. Unfortunately, there's a small chip out of the back of the hair. Tape measure. It's still a very nice looking piece. measures approximately 8.5 x 9 x 2.5 inches. I work very hard to try to make sure that I get all angles on stuff like this because I don't want it to appear as if I'm hiding any of the flaws. I think the process of making it should sell the piece in itself. But, oh, I needed to get that piece of paper out of here. Oh, no, the mold was only 93. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's 09. That's what that is. 2009 is when this one was done. Okay. That was 202. I'm assuming 201, 202. I don't think Kathleen's done. I will be right back. These are going out on the shelf. Picked this up over the weekend. It's for fun. Let's see. What can we do with this? Do I think it's worth listing on its own? I don't know. It's a cool lamp, night light, but I might put that little dude there and maybe that little trinket box. Let's see. I've got a whole slew of things that I'm sitting here trying to match up. Oh. Okay, that is just weird. This bear has broken. I want to break him up. This bear has been broken. No, he won't get listed anywhere. But it looks like he's got a sock in it. Is that how they make these things? Absolutely no value in this whatsoever. Oh, that is funny. Okay. I think I've identified. What happened was he must have liked this bear figure. It actually came from Dollar Tree. Um, but he liked the bear, so instead of when it broke, he had placed this sock piece painted in the inside and carefully glued it in so it wouldn't be noticeable. That is funny. We're going to put all three of those pieces together. It's a cool little night light. That's going to play havoc with my... I'm just dimming the light so that I can get a cooler effect on the lamp. What do we put? This is home decor, I would say. Put the plastic mousse up here too. Home decor is $3.20. And it's a night light, comma, small wooden Indian, and Roadrunner trinket box. And of course it said, nope. Stop talking. Get ready, it's gonna flash. And it's back. It's kind of a cool night light. Okay. Tape measure, there we go. We do the most exciting live streams on YouTube. Night light, approximately 6.5 inches tall. And I'm going to take some close-up photos. So we touched on me being colorblind earlier. It seems like it's getting in the way of me identifying copper and versus brass, where I'll call something copper and it ended up being brass. That was the return that she was talking about before, which I had no problem returning it. It was my error. But I will work on working on my identification of the two. I really don't think that's wood. I'm going to take that word out of there. Okay, times 3. Kathleen's getting me lunch as she goes home and changes her clothes after I spilt lamp oil all over her. Times 3. Exciting times. would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if the smell of the oil, because it is on our backdrop over there, will get to it over time. Okay. I'll put these guys here together. I could put them right next to the moose too. Oh. Their spears were a little bent. I got those fixed. Let's take these stickers off of them. These are resin Indians. It's really their the estate sale stickers I'm pulling off. Maybe I should get that fan going here pretty soon, just to get see what I can do to entice this. I think I'll do this one too, right next to it. Let's see. Of course, made in China. And I think that is what I'm going to put together. I mean, some of these, I think I'm just going to do animal lot. I almost feel like I should put him with, actually let's put that one together. That's going to be a golf lot. If I don't throw this in there, I won't be able to do anything with it. And I'm going to put this one together with this one. I wish I knew. This is actually marked, but it's in, I mean, I think it's a modern piece. I don't think it's a little Buddha. I'll show it right up there. Is it going to focus on it? It's got markings on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I can show it better over here. Looks like a modern label. How you doing, dear?
Hey, babe.
Hey.
How's it going?
Pretty good. That's probably gonna drive you nuts.
The smell? Huh. It's not that bad. I just brought the pork chop. I thought it was enough for both of us.
Okay.
I hope you're okay with that.
I'm fine. What you tell me is I'm fat and I don't need to have a lot of food. Just kidding. Those will go together. I don't want to put him by himself, but I might. Bless you. Bless you. And where do you put a wooden pineapple? Okay, Native American looking. I just put it under collectibles. 460, no, 470.
So are we out of plates here?
I got bowls in here, and we should have those one plates. Maybe they're still around the corner. Hey, Kathleen.
Happy day after birthday.
They don't want to see me. They want to see you.
What?
That's not Kathleen. They don't want to see me. They want to see
That
you.
don't matter. Hey, you got my shirt.
You don't look much
Those are
older.
my favorite things.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
How are you?
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you. No
I'm
more
doing
ice
well.
cream.
How are you?
No more ice cream. Rod spilled oil on me, so I had to go home and change.
Oh my gosh.
Oil?
From an oil lamp.
Oh no. Should just lit it up. It would have gone away.
Yeah.
Oil would go right away.
Oh yeah.
Does a long time burn, you know.
Oh yeah.
See, I only see that
The dehydrator.
dehydrator.
Right, the trays are not going with that. I mean the
Why?
lines.
What's with that? What's?
What does that mean?
It kind of pissed me off, honestly.
So it must be
Oh,
consigned. It
these.
is.
Oh, here.
If I can see
It's
if that.
these things.
Oh. Are
That's
they?
the lining. Why would you not?
Let's see.
Because they fit right in there, I think.
Do they come with it when you buy it new?
Probably.
You can. I can.
So what happens if it doesn't need reserve? Do you know that?
Call them. So I'll call them. But because of how we get things.
Oh.
You have
Where
it.
are they selling it?
Got a bigger one.
Oh. Well, maybe it's too small for you.
Well, it must not be. Because it's bigger than you've ever used it. It's been used up before.
Certainly bigger than anyone you've ever owned.
Mine is like round.
Hey,
Oh
I
yeah.
own one before.
Huh?
I own one
Oh, you
before.
have?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't like before you.
really? It wasn't a good one though.
No, of course not. But
You know.
I did have a dehydrator.
She's really emphasizing that she had a life
Yeah.
before you.
Yeah.
Well, I only
It was
said
dryer.
I only said that because we had a conversation the other day about something, and you didn't think I had any experience. I'm like, you know, I had a life before I met you, so
Just
you
wants
don't
to
know
vent.
everything.
That's all.
It was just a dryer body.
Oh,
So
jeez. Oh, poor
crap.
thing.
Now you ripped the damn thing.
No, I don't know what those are for because it looks like there's slabs. But
Where do you keep those instructions or something?
Um, I mean, they're on that. Yeah, email. But I'll have to print these out.
You don't have to print them out. You just look. Just read it.
No, that's okay.
So what's new? Ice cream business is done for the year.
I have a few more events. We're
Do
gonna
you?
have a Christmas party.
Oh wow, cool. That's neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, it's
The
done.
morning is nice now.
I think they're. I think honestly, if you want $2 to pick it up, you're probably paying $600.
Yeah, you didn't
No,
tell me
they're
that. You
$300.
said they're 300.
Just one.
$2.99. Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's why I
yeah.
said I found the instructions online for that. So
Honestly.
there is a bigger one that I don't remember how much it was.
Yeah, theirs are twice as spicy.
Maybe that's
Like
the
this
other
is
one.
80 and the other's 160.
But
I'm not liking the paint.
I got everything. A popcorn ball, $25.
sharpen knives.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Sharpen knives in the sharpening store.
Yeah.
Why don't I just buy one of those sharpeners? Yeah, the next bigger. Right.
There's three settings, one for Christmas, I
Oh,
think,
that's
and
right.
one for Christmas and one for Christmas.
What the heck?
Um, I looked it up. There's multiple models. Um, this isn't the newest model that they have. 2000. 2000 holiday creations.
Oh. Huh.
So here's the 80 liter one for $3.99. The 160 liter one is $4.49.
Gee. You know,
Is that okay?
Mhm. Yeah, the bigger one.
Bigger, smaller.
popcorn.
Popcorn ball or popcorn bowl. What's popcorn?
Well, the way,
Getting old, you kind of lose your
isn't,
you lose faculties and memory would be right up there with everything else.
maybe I don't know the bottom of the other side. It's probably on the other side. It might have it wrapped in some media. That is still, this is 1100s. So,
What are you looking for?
The
1209.
popcorn bowl.
761. Look like he's on lunch.
So what else you guys up to? Just packing?
No.
I'm a chiropractor candidate.
Are you? Why don't you go for me?
I did not like it last time I went home, and I still think there's
He's
cracks.
like looking it up.
Well,
I
depending
want a
on,
very
see, I go
thin.
only to, um, good. I go only to, non-orthopedic.
Non-orthopedic.
Well, instead of cracking your bones, they use the one that I went to uses fingers, but they have a little thing called an activator, and it like does this to you. It keeps like put it in spots on your. It's kind of like acupressure.
I did two things. They popped my neck
Yeah.
twice,
See, I do that.
cracked my back a little bit, and then he took this machine with these electrodes on it.
Oh.
That's a TENS machine.
And it felt like you're no good?
Yeah, I told him. He says, "Tell me, we turn it up to where you can tolerate it.
Yeah.
You'll know when you can't tolerate it." He said, "I'm talking to him the whole time." Turns it up. Yeah, I could feel it. He's turning it up. Can we turn it up? Yeah, you're fine. Yeah!
Oh.
No, he finally said, I think we'll leave it here at 28 for a little while.
The high is 30.
I should have told you my 20s.
Yeah.
Those they go up and down. Those they can. There's three extras. These three I don't know what go to, but this is what I. That's it in the back. So it lights up. The horses and animals go up and down. You can hang these from a tree. The thing is, this one right here is missing the little plate, and that one's missing a little plate. But the plate is on this one, and the plate is on this next picture. But these don't plug into that. So I don't know. Mr. Holiday or Mr. Christmas holiday.
So this closes tonight, right?
Yes. First item closes at 6 p.m. Every 10 seconds after the next item closes. We do offer a soft close. Don't hurt yourself over
I mean, should we take beautiful out since you're in the picture of the mirror? It's a beautiful mirror.
You see me making faces good. She's in the closet on that side.
pancakes. Is this your lunch? Looks like
Yeah.
applesauce.
I made that.
Yeah, I do too, and I have a kitchen.
That's in your life before, Dan?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Was
my
that
na-
your life before, Dan? Having a kitchen?
Oh, that's the chicken zucchini or what? I made, our neighbor just gave me a whole bag of apples from
Are you getting to stay there?
Well,
Go
so
through?
here's the thing, we, on the way over here, we stopped an electrician is putting in a panel. So the well guy can come and put in a pump in the well from water. And after that happens, we can move out there. So we're thinking pretty soon. But, the water will be hooked up to, I mean, there's no plumbing in the house or the shop yet. So, I mean, it's there, but there's no sink
I
or
did.
anything, you know.
Supposedly it has not been
They're
used.
all there, there's
They
lots of stuff.
they took the
So
filters out of it.
once he
But
does
what
that,
they
then we
did,
can
they bought it
close
for
it
an
out. But
apartment
still, we
and
can
they
use
had
the RV.
water.
So
But they
the RV
decided
spot
on the
is,
spot they decided to put the entire house
usually is
on one system. So that's a still in the kitchen.
So what happened with the barbecue? Is that shipped in right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it shipped for 47 something.
Oh, good.
So
So you scored on that one.
yeah. Still selling my pickles.
Oh yeah.
Got the auction right now.
Cool.
I'm about to just let them all go, put them on the cheap auctions.
And then they start fighting over them again.
Oh, that's fun. I like when that happens.
He hadn't had his tablet on in a few days or a week or something this morning, and he turned his tablet on and it's ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. I'm like, oh my gosh, you better not let
I
mom get
hate
in
when that
trouble.
happens.
Get some old maps too, and some films on.
Oh yeah.
I'll push the rest of it through the lines just because
Yeah, if it's taking too long. Just
yeah,
wait.
turn.
they got some stuff on it. So just to share.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's kind of hard to
So
sell here.
the
That's a
road
thing
is
for
over
eBay though,
here.
Mhm.
because
There's,
people in
and
New
this is
York
the
will get them
driveway,
here.
and this is
What's
where
the
the
chance of
road,
selling one
where
here?
the road comes
Plus,
down and comes up here like this.
The
The
there's
shop,
topography in
and we're
maps.
gonna have this roof
I have had
extended over this,
at one time someone
container
brought in a bunch of
shed over.
old.
And then the RV actually last
Mhm.
winter
He didn't
lived
read it.
underneath there.
Were they local?
So over
Or
here on
No.
that side that
no?
you can't
That's
see.
weird.
They ship it out.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
So people are
So on
buying
that
that
side of the
stuff.
shop, there's the electrical
I
box.
do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's the
I
water,
did about 2
and down
inches.
on
I
the
have one
generator
still on the
service.
main on the
Okay.
refrigerator.
So,
I
and
know
then,
she shipped it out.
Oh, the sewer hookup is smart.
I used
yeah,
to,
and
man, when I
then
was, I used to
you
get
can't
boxes
really
from
see,
everywhere I
you
possibly
can't
could.
really see the
Everybody
well
saved me
there
boxes.
because it's
Customers would
right
bring me in
there.
boxes,
So
and
you can't really
I
see
never
where
paid
the
for a
sewer
box.
goes.
I typically don't,
But,
but I can. I'm gonna have to
And you
look
can
into
see how
that.
big it is with the truck
So
next
where's the
to it.
boat?
yeah.
Because they do
So
priority.
that's
There
what
are
we're
some
gonna have to
priority
do.
boxes.
Of what?
take.
cleaned up now, but
Where'd you
So
get the rocks from? Are they
that was
like?
just a
Cedar
donation.
Point, and
Okay.
Yeah.
and then Betty said, so when you come around, this is the back of the house, but when you come down the road, like the
This shit
highway
thinks
starts
shit
there,
happened to
and
you.
then
Silly.
it comes down here, across the road,
That's
to
funny.
the back, and
So this thing
off
moves
the
in though,
cliff
right?
there,
You
that
can move
whole,
this in,
and then where it
loosen
turns
that and
around the
push it in.
cliff,
Which road is
So
it?
it's not so
County
wide.
Road,
Where's that?
just south of County Road. So
Where's
it's
that?
near
Yeah.
the very end of the cliff.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So
Okay.
it just like
does this come
lines
off?
it.
Or does it
Okay.
stay on
So
there?
then you come down here, and the property owner goes that way, and the building faces that way, and we're
So I'm
right
wondering, you know, there's those
our building.
flat
So when you
flat
turn around the
boxes for
corner there,
priority.
there's like a little, there's trees there, so there's opening where you can see
That's one
into
thing.
the,
I always had quantities of every size priority
yeah,
box they
and
made.
that's the back of the
My
house. So
carrier hated
everything's
me
running.
because I would order them all the time. And I had shelves. So like this kind of, oh no, they're flat.
Yeah, I have.
And then you come around, and like
I
the
used to have
lower
shelves and shelves full of priority boxes, everything that you could imagine, every size, shape.
Is there a garage on the house in
yes,
addition to
that is a
that?
garage. Yep, from there over, from this door over, that's a garage.
Yeah.
That, see this,
Oh, they also make a game box
yeah, I
one.
didn't.
Right, and I ran out of those. You have to
Oh.
order those from the
Yeah.
Right.
post office.
They don't take long to show up.
And that is a garage. So you
So I think the game box one might, I don't, is this a medium?
It's just good thick.
Look at that. Yeah, this is a medium.
I bought this at a garage sale in the windscreen that it was a belly dancing plate. She was sitting there belly dancing and stuff. It was the perfect belly dancing plate. But it says give us this day our daily bread, and when I looked it up it's like this is really like a keto
yeah,
plate.
it is. So
I
what
put it
the heck is the belly
I
dancing?
don't know, but I put it in the description of this little conflict and somebody skip the plate and pray over it.
Don't break it. Goodbye.
Seriously.
Does it pull, twist, push, twist?
So
Yeah,
anyways,
just twist.
so
See, that's what
it's
happens
just
when you
like
get old, Rod.
we're
You just
sitting
shit
looking through
quits
this stuff,
working and
you know, and things of messiness here and then the refrigerator
CrossFit
and
person.
I'm thinking, so anyways, his husband said,
Oh God, yeah. Seemed like it
it's
turned
not,
pretty easy
yeah,
last time.
it's not
But the
easy.
shop is really cool too though. So I mean it's
Yeah.
still better than
Oh,
having
exactly.
to rent someone
Yeah,
else's place.
exactly. Which they didn't even call us this year, so I don't really know if they know us.
They just did it.
I think they just assumed that our house was done.
Yeah, they assumed that last year too, it's like, well that
Yeah.
looks crazy. So
I saw an ad for something where people were they were
Must
looking
have just
for a
pushed
short
it.
term in one of the vacation rentals. I think it was in
Okay, so it turns
I can't remember
in
Italy
there
too.
at night, so it should do it this way.
Yeah.
He's losing Rod's focus and doing stuff.
No.
Is this your shift?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I tightened, I loosened that up and tightened it up a little bit. And now something has gone wonky in there. It's not loosening. Oh.
It's done that for Rod. Mercedes's thing is coffee cups. She buys Rod all the funky coffee cups that he has. Is that right, Mercedes? Oh, good. How's the coffee been heading towards you had been explaining that it seems like something is off or something.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. We just had a customer come in. I've been dealing with that. Probably should have went on live. I might come back on live in a bit.
Doesn't look high quality.
But it's gotten busy out front, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill this for now. We may come back on later.